Something I don't think I've really ever talked about before is the amount of respect I think that an animal as large as a cow deserves. Even if your cow is friendly and, you know, really well trained, halter trained, all that stuff, they wake up pretty much every day wondering, can I be the boss today? Can I be pushy today? Just a little bit, maybe. And if you're not careful, that cow mentality will kind of like keep pushing on you, pushing on you, pushing on you until they get to the point where they run the show. And you just need to sit back and take orders because they're very powerful. They're very strong animals. Case in point, Friday. Oakley, my mini Jersey. Teeny little thing. Maybe a third the size of Ruth and half the size of Annie. She was giving me a bunch of attitude, which is slightly to be expected. She's a heifer. She just went through heat. She's a little, she's feeling her oats. She's young, she's spunky, and she's low man on the totem pole. Ruth pushes her around. Annie's pretty much in charge of her. The only one she's got to really exert her dominance on is little Miss Clementine over there, and me. So Friday night, that's what was going down. She was being pushy. I don't tolerate that, so I kind of got on her a little bit, and she ended up trying to run me over. And she's small, so it's not like that big of a deal, but she's still powerful. She's still very muscular, very powerful, and has a lot of torque. And so, even though I had her on the halter, she was able to wrench on my arm, and I didn't think much of it at the time because it's like she's little Oakley. So Friday night, started to feel a little bit of pain after I messed with her. Sunday morning, a little bit more. Saturday morning, sorry, a little bit more pain, a little bit decreased range of motion in my shoulder. And I have an injury in the shoulder that's old that I've never done anything about. It bothers me from time to time, but I thought, I just aggravated my shoulder. Sunday comes, it's excruciating, and my range of motion is like nothing, like zilch. So I woke up in the middle of the night with pain, and did what any person would do. I googled it, and I had pretty much every symptom of a dislocated shoulder. So I was like, shoot, I hope I didn't do that. But I had a sneaking suspicion that I did do that. So this morning, Monday morning, woke up, told Matt what I think happened, and he was like, all right, well, let's see if we can reduce it at home. Okay, sounds good. No pain meds, we're just going to do this. I had 2 unmedicated childbirths, should be no problem. Holy cow, that hurts. We were successful. We got it reduced at home. It took about 30 minutes, and it was horribly painful. I'm a nurse. If anybody doesn't know that, I'm a registered nurse. I don't like going to the hospital because it is, there's a lot of things that happen in the hospital, a lot of questions they want to ask you, a lot of agendas they want to push that I don't really want to be a part of. I'm a part of it enough that I work in that setting, and so I don't really want to go there for the majority of my medical care. And because, he's an EMT and I'm a nurse, we have this combined background where we're like, we can handle it at home. And we did handle it at home. So that's good. And I have much better range of motion now. My pain, it's mostly just soreness, but I can deal with that. Moral of the story is respect your cows. Respect their power. Respect their ability to do damage, even when they're minis. I've got a standard, a mid, and a mini. That was my mini. Ruth could do a lot more damage if she wanted to, and I'm sure at some point she'll try. In fact, I have a bruise on my leg, right there, where she kicked me the other day. These cows, there's something in the water around here. They've just been a little bit funky lately. I think Ruth was in heat and she didn't like what I was doing to her, so Oakley was just trying to be the boss. So respect your cows, respect their strength. Always be aware of what you're doing with your body mechanics when you're working with your cows.